Hello, Julie Kay, helping you find your way. And today I'm helping you find your way, hopefully, through the grief, through the loss, but through the holidays and through the flu season or whatever sickness is hitting your area. Felt very moved to do this because I was determined to make a video about this last week for this week, and then I got sick. So I just want to share things that have helped me today. I want to help you learn self-care. So I may start this as a whole new series going into this new year, self-care. And this is one of them. So I'm hitting this right off the bat. And I'm going to share several things with you, several key things that I believe so that you can help your physical health, possibly to not even get sick, because it is possible. I'm not making any promises, but I know I've warded off sickness many times. I've started to get it, and then I was able to not fully get it. This hit me hard. I think it was trying to get me for over a week, and it did, but I still am recovering quicker than most people are from this. And I have a friend who went through it, and her energy just took over 2 weeks. It's still coming back, and she ended up on antibiotics, et cetera, with the ear infection. I grew up having many ear infections, but I don't get them really anymore. And my husband was amazed how quick I was getting, and he didn't even get it and was able to still work this week. That was, to me, a miracle. So I just want to share some key things with you today that I will go over more in depth another time, some of it. But you can see I have my table here with things I'm showing you. I'm not trying to promote any one company here, although, there's various products out there, and so I just want to share with you 3 key things. Okay, the first one is work on your physical health every day. Make it a lifestyle. I don't like the word diet. And I haven't for many years, and it's because most people think of a diet. Technically, the word diet is a lifestyle type thing, like what you eat, what works good for your body. But the way people use it as a diet, lose weight or what have you, usually it's losing weight, is temporary. Okay, and I'm all about making things a habit and a lifestyle, and that's what's going to stick with you. And then you grow as you go. You grow as you go. So this is what I believe fully. It's worked for me, and I believe most people would agree with this. You need to make your physical health and how you take care of it, and learning what works for you the best, and learning what helps you. You need to learn it over time, and you need to be consistent, and you need to just keep building on what you learn. And then it changes at times. Okay, so that's my first one, is to make it a part of your lifestyle. So under that category, I just want to share some general things that are good to do, and taking a good multi. Now, this is a good multi. I do like this company, and I have been buying more of it in the last year, not for years and years. But anyway, a good multi. So that means one that's going to dissolve in water, which means it's going to dissolve in your stomach, and it's going to work. So I'm not trying to go into that, but taking things besides eating healthy. But you got to start in your diet. Must start in your diet. It has to be in your diet. You can't take pills or supplements to replace eating healthy. I'm fully about eating healthy and eating what works for your body, and learn and listen to your body. So that is one thing I want to share on a regular basis. Fresh fruits and vegetables. So I have candida issues, which means I can't have too much sugar, not because of diabetes, but because of the use overgrowth that's been in my body for most of my life due to many antibiotics, due to ear infections, because I was a swimmer. So I don't eat a lot of fruits, but kiwi's one of them that I do try to keep around, because it has it's lower in sugar. It also is very high in potassium, which we all need potassium, especially here in Florida, where you live when you're sweating and it's hotter. So, and there's lots of vitamin C and antioxidants in it. Sorry, I can't talk. So kiwi is one of my regulars. Figure out what works for you. But definitely fresh fruits and vegetables. I love salads. I'm all about salads. Still don't eat enough of them. Okay, and I don't get energy from caffeine, although I drink 1 cup of tea a day that perks me some. green tea, by the way, which is very good for your immune system. But a salad is the best way for me to feel good and have energy. So that's very important. I have another thing here because I'm trying to show you things, be visual here. This is Vanilla Bean Noel, but it's vanilla. Not big on lavender, but as a lot of people know, lavender and vanilla are relaxing smells. So what I'm suggesting when I hold this here is find things you need to do environmentally, things you need to do for yourself to help you to relax and chill and have downtime and bring your this second point goes in the second point, your stress and these kind of things down. So I'm just showing you that because vanilla works for me. I put on it one of my candles the other day though, while I was sick and to relax me, and it was making me cough and sneeze. So I blew it out. So you got it. Sometimes it's, trying different things, different products, different things, right? So work on thinking of ways. Take a bath once a week or once in a while, if that's going to chill you and relax you. Whatever it is, I could go on, but I want to encourage you, make self-care, especially in your grief, especially when you're overwhelmed with loss or trauma, and too many changes in your life, whatever it is, you got to do things to give yourself a break and care about yourself. You're worth it. So that's what I want to show you with that. And you see my teacup here. Okay. I am a tea drinker, not a coffee drinker, but green tea is so good for your immune system. I can tell the difference when I'm not feeling well, when I drink a cup of tea. And of course, when you have mucus and phlegm, it's going to help it come out. So that is what I wanted to share under that, although there's way more. Okay. Just a couple things I do. I take calcium at night and other things too. So if you want to know more, ask me. Okay. Second of all, my second point today is to work on every day, be careful and be warned of the dangers, become more aware of the dangers and the things that are hurting your health. Okay. Don't be ignorant. Don't assume you're not going to get the flu. Don't assume you're not going to get things. Be aware, be alert, learn, and figure out the things that are going to help you to not be sick and to be healthier, because cancer is a form of sickness in a sense. And it's because your body's not getting what it needs. And it's too much stress as well. So the three dangers I put down, one of them, I just decided to come up with 3 S's today, spontaneously. Stress is the first one. Okay. And they say stress is going to do it no matter what. So stress, beware of your stresses. Yes, you can't control all of them, but you can control some of them. And if you know my series, I'm all about finding what's in your control and working on that and letting go of what's out of your control. So work on those stressors that's in your control. Okay. And the second one is strife. I had to come up with an S, and the word strife came to me. So the word strife means conflict, or I'm going to read it from Google here real quick. It is angry or bitter disagreement over fundamental issues, conflict. So I want to share today that I believe that can be definitely external. I've had a particular family member I've been having problems on and off with for years, not always consciously, but because I decided to get healthier, I had to realize what was right and wrong for me. And so we just resolved some things enough to go to Christmas together and get into a counseling room after that. So I'm very aware of that strife, in a sense, causes, even when you're trying to just not let it bother you a lot, it's causing you stress. It's causing you internal and external problems. But there's also that strife that just is inside of us, our own fighting ourselves, the way we argue with ourselves, or we put ourselves down, or we beat ourselves up, or we just constantly go over and over issues and we don't work through them. Whole nother ballgame with that one that I'll be talking about throughout this year 2023 we're coming into. So strife is my second S word. And my third S word is sugar. So I have, again, I could talk on and on about this. I've been, yes, I've introduced some little bits of sugar into my diet, but for years I didn't touch it. So, and this has to do with candida issues. So many people think sugar is just about your weight. No, no, no. Yes, it's about your weight, but I think even more importantly, it's about your immune system. 8 teaspoons, I think, a day kills your immune system. So please get it into your mindset and understanding that sugar is not just about weight, it's about your immune system. I am not saying never to eat it. I'm trying to bring awareness to you that if you know the flu's going around or somebody in your family's got it now, so you know you're susceptible, or you work in an environment, any of these things, okay? I'm just talking about general health. If you want to prevent cancer, who doesn't? If you want to boost your immune system, if you have immune system issues, all of these reasons, it's very important to realize that sugar is a culprit. Okay, so what I did with my kids, because I knew this from many years ago, is I didn't make desserts like a daily thing that they thought they had to have, as a part of our meal, at the end of our meal. It wasn't something they had to have. Yes, I let them have treats. Don't think they were deprived, but if anything was going around, they didn't get it. And not only that, I gave them garlic, which is a defense. I'll get that for my third point. But so they didn't get sick hardly ever, my kids. And I didn't want them to go through what I went through. It was a form of a hell. It was not like my childhood wasn't horrible all around, but that was a very vivid memory of mine, all my sicknesses and how every time I would get sick, I would get very sick, and ear infections and ear infection. This is miserable. It's not what you want for your children. So sugar. Now, what I learned years and years ago when I realized I had candida issues, stevia. I'm not saying it's the only thing, but it has been a lifesaver for me so that I could still have sweetness in my life, because I'm not one that likes tea black or, so forth. So stevia is wonderful. This is liquid stevia. You can buy it, and it's actually quite economical. Lasts for a long time to mix it in with drinks or things you bake or anything. So stevia is it's an actual plant, stevia plant. I wish I had that to show you, but I don't. So it's an actual plant. That's one of the natural things that I'm sure have seen now. It's been around for a while. I knew about it ages ago, and I was happy to see that more companies have incorporated products with stevia instead of sugar or high fructose sugar, which, by the way, is the worst. Here's another one. I don't use a lot, but monk fruit, and there's more of them coming out. I'm sure you've seen them. Even getting, yes, the ones that are more whole grain sweeteners is good. I also have coconut sugar. That is better. So there's forms that are better than white sugar, but it's still sugar. We have to realize that. So if you make, like when I bake, I make things good. I'm not going to make it not taste good, but I just decrease the sugar. I don't use as much. And then I'll put stevia or other things in, and I decrease it. And like my sweet potato casserole, my family loves, and I don't put near as much sugar in it as most people, but it still tastes good. So just a couple ideas. There's plenty of stuff. Go to Walmart or whatever store, look in the baking aisle, and you're going to see all kinds of alternatives to just sugar, or just reduce it. And don't eat 2 pieces of cake. Don't eat globs, because it does matter for your immune system. And that's what, if you're around the germ and then you eat sugar, you're much more likely to get that sickness. All right, so that was my third point, is go to war for your immune system. When you know you have issues, or somebody in your family's getting sick, or you start feeling that sore throat, or you feel more tired than normal, whatever it is, especially if you've not been getting enough sleep, or you've been under more stress, or you haven't been eating right, whatever, all those things, go to war for your immune system. Go to war. Okay, fight. Don't just give in the sense of don't fight with running around, and you reduce what you got to do and start getting rest. That's actually fighting it. So I don't mean fight it as in resist and just keep going like nothing's wrong, because my friend the other day just said that's what she's learned not to do anymore. It doesn't work. I'm talking about go to war with what you put into your body. Abstain from all sugar. Abstain from other things that is not best for your health. Dairy promotes mucus, things like that. Stay away from. I could go on, but that's part of why I don't get things, or I don't get it bad, or I get over it quicker than others, because of immediately looking, I know what's good for my body and what's not. So I immediately adjust. I'll fast a little more. I won't eat as much. Like the one night I thought I was getting sick 2 weeks ago, and I just didn't eat as much as I wanted to, and I rested, and I got better quicker. So I don't even take this one normally, but my husband bought it. So this is, it's better for you to get it in your fruits and vegetables, but it's good to have these things around, okay, and take them when it's the bad seasons, okay, because these do work. A product that is called Airborne is the original term, but this is called Wallborne because it saves money instead of paying Airborne more. All your stores usually have an alternative, one that is the same kind of product. It has a lot of vitamin C and herbs and bees and electrolytes, and it works. I mean, if I'm fighting something, I'll take one on an empty stomach, especially if we're in the middle of the day, and it helps. So this is part of how you go to war. Vitamin C, bees, all kinds of anything that is out there that improves your immune system. This I just got, we got at Marshall's, I think. I don't know. Again, I just like the name Immune Defense. Immune Defense. So this has black elderberry. So, zinc, echinacea, which you only want to take when you're fighting being sick or sick. So many things. So I'm just doing an overview. Go to war and spend that little extra money and get things that are going to help you, because you will either not get it or won't get it bad, or again, you'll recover quicker and you won't feel as bad. I fully believe this, and I've proven it over and over again. So those are what I wanted to share with you today. This is Christmas in a week, and I'm in Florida. It's supposed to get cold tomorrow. I know most of the places around the country are already very cold. So boost your immune system. Go to war before you even feel like you're sick. Watch your sugar intake. Watch your stress. Watch your strife. There's a time to say, to let it go, and there's a time to address things, and there's a time to pull away to process how you're going to address things. When you have strife outside of you, reduce your stress that's in your control. These are all things that have totally helped me over the years. So I hope this is helpful. I felt like I had to do something on this because of it hitting down here in Florida, and not sure about everywhere else. Okay. And I wanted to help people right now because I really do care. And I'm Julie Kay, helping you find your way through the holidays, through grief, through loss, and through the sicknesses going around. And please share this video out with somebody who you think who could benefit from it. Signing off. I love you. I care about you, and I'm here for you. Bye-bye.